Hi guys, so now that you have sent out your survey and your participants have responded, now you need to do something with all that data. So the first thing you want to do is open up your Google form again and then see how it tells you how many responses you have. So you're going to go to your responses and I am going to, so press responses and then go ahead and scroll down and take a look at what kind of data your participants have given you. So Google Forms does this cool thing where it will set it up for you graphically if it can. Notice though, if it's free response, it does this kind of graph, which is not really useful. But if it's multiple choice, it'll set it up for you really nicely. And then you can just press this button right here to copy it and paste it into your work. So now the problem is, though, is that this is really important because these are free response answers, but not readable this way. So if you go to the top and you press the little Sheets button, you're going to press it and it's going to ask you to create a new spreadsheet. So go ahead and do that. Press create. Give it a second. And then once it's ready, it's going to open up a new window. And perfect. So it just opened up a new window for you with all of your data in here. So let's take a look at one of these questions. I'm going to take this one. How do you feel after getting these results? So I'm going to Control C, make a copy of it. And what that's going to help me do is go ahead and move it to another sheet, just so I have this in a clean spot. And so what I want to do is, this is really a lot and there's a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and make kind of a little code book for myself. So I'm going to do label and I'm going to call it a code. So I'm going to go through my list and I'm going to see what answers come up multiple times. So I see surprise right there and right there. So I'm going to do surprise as an option. And so you're going to want to look through your list and go through and find commonalities that you find. So I see good a few times. Go ahead and do that. And then when you're ready, we're going to analyze it. So once you have that and you have your list, we are going to do the following. We're going to go ahead and relabel all of these with our new label. So if you see a comment says lot of water usage, I see a lot of water usage, I'm just going to go ahead and replace that because then it's going to make it easier for me to organize my data. Same thing with this one, kind of says the same thing. You're going to want to go through your list and mark off which ones. And I ended up combining surprised and shook because they do really mean the same thing. So go through your list and mark everybody using your label system. Once you've gone through and replaced them all, this makes your life a little bit easier. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to resort our list. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to highlight my column. I'm going to go to data and then I'm going to go to sort range. And I do have a header because I have my question there. And I'm going to want to sort it A to Z. Okay, now notice that this first answer is kind of nonsensical. How do you feel when it's a number? So we're going to remove it because it doesn't actually answer our question. The rest of these, notice how they're organized. So what we're going to do is, that doesn't matter. There's only one of them. So I'm going to put right here that I have one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feel the same. So I'm going to put 6 of them. And go ahead and go all the way through your list and count how many you have and put them down. Once you've done that and you've tallied everything up, go ahead and highlight your information. I added some titles because this will make making a graph really easy. So participant responses, these are our general responses, and then the number of each. So if you go to insert, go to chart, and then what you end up with after a moment is a lovely graph that actually tells you exactly how many each person responded. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Now you have an open-ended question turned into a beautiful graph. Go ahead and try it.